Kasaija appeared before the Parliamentary Committee on Commissions, Statutory Authorities and State Enterprises to respond to the Auditor General queries on the controversial supplementary budget, which was initiated by then Minister of Lands Betty Kamya Ali last year and was contested by Uganda Land Commission Chairperson Beatrice Biencha.
The Commission Chairperson was here with us and she said, look, one of the reasons why this did not go through us as a commission is because some of the people who eventually were paid were ghost claimants. They should not have been paid. And that's another issue we're investigating as a committee. So, Honourable Minister, how do we reconcile these issues? Because you clearly know the procedure, where supplementaries should be initiated from, but then you went ahead and signed, you went ahead and wrote to the Speaker and said, let's push through this supplementary. The money came, and then you released the money when you knew the right procedures were not followed.
As a government, including the President, that we should help the church. Since we are sitting on their land, so we compensate for that land.
Kasaija, who first told the MPs that he was acting on a presidential directive, confirmed that he never read through the file to ascertain the details of the beneficiaries before signing off the payment of the money.
Because that is their job. That's their job. But for me to bring 100 files, which I have to look through in one day, and then I have to go, I would run mad. I will never sleep.
If you act on a presidential directive, it would have been important for you to look at it. You can't rely on a fellow minister because, Minister, you see, we are calling you an honest man. Not all ministers are honest.
When probed further, the minister, who had earlier on told legislators that the supplementary request was in line with the provisions of the law, changed his stance on the matter, shifting blame to the technical officers in the Ministry of Finance.
Yes, I can be accused of negligence. I would accept that. But going by the amount of work one has got to go through, you must depend on technical officers.
Kasaija asked Kosase to summon the former permanent secretary in the Ministry of Finance and Secretary of the Treasury, Keith Muhakanizi, and then Director Budget, Kenneth Mugambe, to answer the query.
To get to the bottom of this matter, I think the permanent secretary then, he's still around, you should summon him. You should summon the accountant, because the accountant is the one who eventually sees everything through before money is released.
However, legislators refused to budge on his honesty, saying he has always accepted responsibility and apologized whenever committees of parliament push him to the wall over mistakes in which he commits the government to illegalities.
So 10.6 billion is vested in you to expend it with due concern that you are the Minister of Finance and Planning and Economic Development. So those three limbs really give you a very big docket, almost the Vice President, because the other one is ceremonial, funeral rites, circumcision ceremony, but yours is really deep. Mr. Chairman, at what point in time should a minister resign?
Download the app on App Store or Google Play Store now. Vision Digital Experience, the future of media.